send the other song.
It is Mike Matthews, and this is Mike's Daily Podcast, episode 79 for Monday, August 1st, 2011. This free podcast is brought to you by no one yet, but if you'd like to advertise, you can email me at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. Hey, I think I have to sing. So today is August 1st. That means we're enjoying the summer thirst.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
So thirsty, so we get iced tea and swim trunks thar, and we fall into a pool backwards.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
August is the month I usually hated, because as a kid it meant my summer days were dated. And then September is the biggest month of bummers. It's the end of sunburns. It's the end of summer. And then buying clothes to go back to school in, clothes that I never liked. Dang Catholic dress codes.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
So as I wear my t-shirt that lists 130, here's to August, and may it be a party.
Mike's
Party on down.
Daily
Do the disco
Podcast.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we are enjoying August 1st today. It's going to be a cool month. At the end of the month, I'm DJing a wedding in Washington State. And as I may have mentioned earlier, we were at a wedding in Washington, D.C. at the beginning of summer, so it sort of bookends nicely. And other than that, I'm not a big fan of August. Oh, look who's walking in right now.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino the Parking Attendant.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that? Who's that? Right next to you, Bison Bentley. Oh, this is my long-lost cousin. We recently reunited. It's Rosie O'Donnell.
Hello, Mike. This is Rosie O'Donnell. I am really, really happy to be here. I'm a big fan.
Wow, thank you. Gosh, guys, this is awesome. What a way to kick off August with a celebrity guest that I did not know was related to you, Bison Bentley. I did not know that. Did you know that? I did not know that. That's why I told you. Look who else is coming in. Hello, Masters. This is Madame Rootabega. Madam, what do you think about summer? August and all that, and Rosie O'Donnell? Master, I predicted this would be an awesome August, and that Rosie O'Donnell will get very popular on her Oprah channel, and that I will become Ariana Huffington, and I will own the Huffington Post, and that everyone will give me lots of money, and that I will keep using the word and I will say lots of times. Oh, that wasn't that was ooh. Whatever, Master. Uh-huh. Wow. Guys, it's all great that you're all here with me here at the last place on earth. What a fun group of people. And, yeah.
So, Mike, are you telling me that this is a show?
Yes, Rosie, this is usually a show. So, us all being here, hanging out.
That's why I love this show. It's so awesome, and people are so cool, and Madame Rootabega is like so cute.
Wow. Dunka for the compliment.
The Pam Baumgartner Files.
All right. We have a really avid listener who likes to comment, and this is the wondrous wonder that is podcasting and blogging and having social media, is that you can get instant responses, instant feedback from people, unlike the old days where you would record something on a tape and then it would have to be launched into space and land on another planet, and then someone would have to decipher the code and telegraph back and forth. And I never took a communications class, so don't judge me. That's funny because I'm a communications major, so if you did know that never mind. So Pam Baumgartner has a very difficult name to say, and I used to work with her years ago at a radio station called The Bus in Ventura, and we also worked at B95.1 together. And she has input that she brings to the show. She has feedback, input. And so I would like to share for you some of the comments that she has given to this show. And maybe this will inspire you to give comments and feedback to help better the show. Here's a comment she gave why just yesterday. Pam says, I usually find myself in no disco zones sphere of activities, so today came as a complete surprise. Oh, she's speaking of the song that we had yesterday, the Mike Makes Music segment, featured a new song that I wrote called Do the Disco. And she says, I'm all about Rage Against the Machine and the Foo Fighters. I'm dealing with a collapse of my own sensibilities and trying to get my bearings again. Way to go. Thanks, Michael. And I wrote back to her, find your way to the Rage and the Foo and it'll be all right. And she wrote back, I'm groping blindly for them now. That made me laugh. Oh, here's a comment she made for Saturday's show. She said, John Deere the engineer said, quote, if you put down Shrek, you're putting down the universe. Sickle cell enema organisms, the very essence of our lives. And then she says, I have to agree, Shrek rocks. She says John Deere was defending Shrek. And I wrote to her, sickle cell enema, that sounds like the name of a cool new band. I think I said sickle cell anemia or something, but okay, never mind. Oh, here's what she commented on the show from, I think, Friday, was because I talked about how I had a tough time with a boss who used to always tell me I need to learn golf so that I can further myself in my career. Thank you for that advice, boss. That's some feedback I don't want. I don't want to play golf. Leave me alone. I want to hike and catch butterflies. And Pam wrote, golfers suck. Glad you don't work for that loser anymore. Yeah. Okay, are you bored? Is this not interesting anymore? Then I'm going to find one more big, fat, juicy palm gardener bomb comment. This was Tuesday of last week. I was discussing how there is now all this competition to Facebook. There is Google Plus, and Google being big, that's big. And I was explaining all the social network things, and I guess I went a little long in my explanation. And Pam sarcastically said, I'm confused. Can you explain the social network updates again? And then underneath that, she wrote, that is Sarcasm BTW. That's a good name for a band, Sarcasm B2W. Let's go outside. I wonder what BTW means. By the way, Pam is going to be starting her own podcast soon, talking about local music and stuff in Ventura County. So if you're listening in Ventura County, that would be in the Southern California area of California. Hi, I'm a geography major. She's going to be doing a show real soon. So we're outside of the last place on earth where we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast. And the picture on the blog today was in Santa Cruz, where I was on Friday. I did a couple of mics on mobiles from Santa Cruz. And there is, I told you I saw Edgar Winter, and there he was performing live and free. And for those of you who don't know Edgar Winter, shame on you. Frankenstein, big instrumental rock tune, classic rock tune. And so he was there performing, and there were a lot of people there. A bunch of people. Older in age, and it was cool. All on the beach, they were watching him. So that was my fun time at the boardwalk. So get out to some fun summertime place while summer is still amongst us. For August won't be with us very soon. Long. It actually will be with us for a long time, for 30 days. Has September, April, June, and November. 31 days, sorry. So yeah, enjoy that. Learn that poem, too. It's very helpful.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at podcast.blog.com.
Email Mike now at mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com.
See you tomorrow. Bye!